Hello, Tracy here. Welcome back to my channel. So I must apologise first before we get started. It is a dismal raining day outside when I'm videoing this, so I've got the lights on and you will see shadows. I can't help it. I'm very sorry, but it is what it is. So I'm working on the Bee Charmer journal today. We're going to get started. So we'll put the signatures aside. We're going to do a corset journal. I haven't done one for a while, so I have to sort of think on what I'm actually doing. So to start off with, you'll need a 12 by 12 sheet, and you will need to trim it. So if you've got your kit, cut your pages down. I've cut all my pages down. It's normal A4, New Zealand A4, and folded them in half. So you want 12 going that way and 8 3/4 tulle. So 8 3/4. So that's the only time you need your cutter. For now, anyway. So you will then need, so we've got 12 across, 8 3/4. I picked this because I want this on the inside, and I thought it went nicely with the kit. So yeah, that's why I picked this one. It's I'd say medium weight cardstock, scrapbook paper. Not particularly, it's not really like I would say Stamperia sort of durability, but yeah, it's thick enough for what I want it to do. So once you've got your 12 and your 8 3/4, we are then going to score it. So we need to score it from 5, so 5, 5 1/4, 5 1/2, 5 3/4, 6, 6 1/4, 6 1/2, 6 3/4, and 7. That there is your spine. So that will give you 4 signatures in that spine. So I don't know if you can see it better on this side. I'm just going to fold gently along every second one. And 2 more. Last one. So it's a little bit fiddly, this sort of stage. I wouldn't say it's particularly hard, but this was inspired by Bohemian crafting. That's how I started making the corset journals. So that's your spine. Now if you're looking at it thinking that's awfully narrow, yes it is. These will stick out. You can either cut them down there, or you can do what I've done. I've glued ruffles to the inside. So there's ruffles on the inside that I've glued, and that just extends it out by probably 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, and that covers it just perfectly. So I'll tie this back up. Yeah, I was quite excited when I knew I was going to be making one of these, because I haven't made one for such a long time. Right, now this I want is the inside, so I'm flipping it over, and next I need to choose some material. So I've got some material here from Which Craft Do You Do? Let's just see, get rid of those. see how big these pieces are and which one I want to use. So that's kind of cool. I do like that. But e-material doesn't actually show that much. It's more to hide the pattern at the back, I feel. So I don't really want to waste that material. What else have we got here? Got a nice, see, that might just even do it. Or how big is this piece? That's quite nice too. And I think, oh no, this is slightly different. Actually, I quite like that. I think I will use that, like the grungy colours on it. So what we need to do now is glue this down. I'll just get my glue and my brush. Have I got a brush? Yes, I have. So this is going to soak it up a bit, so I have to be really careful on spreading my glue. We're going to come along later and sew it, so I don't particularly need it right at the very edge. I just don't want it on my mat, the glue. We're going to glue it and then we're going to put it aside to dry. I'll probably dry it overnight. I don't want it moving around. It's really only just to have it in place. There. Make sure it's all smooth. Right, and then what we will do is just lay that on. And that is that part of it. I just use Crafter's Choice clear glue. I find it works really well to glue material onto anything. So we'll just put that aside. It can do its thing, it can dry. I'm not too worried that these lines are probably crooked. I'm not going to really notice at the end. Tomorrow when I come back, I will use my pinking shears to cut around there, and I will also sew around there, but we'll leave that to the side for now. And what we will do now is we want to cut out some. Now I've got a template that I did this before, so this is going to be the topper. So this is just under 8, just under 8. Let me see if I did that, just under 8. Yep. Yeah, so the length here is just under 8 and about 4 and 3/4. So 8 and 4 3/4. I need to do 2 of those. This is just cardboard from the back of refill paper that I use. So let's just open this up and go 8. And 4 and 3/4. So by rights that should be perfect. And then we want, so this is the leftover 8. We want 1 inch. So let's just trim that, double check that. Oh, it's just slightly over 1 inch. I really don't think it matters. Although that looks really crooked to me. Really crooked. So the only thing about this cutter is push that back slightly. Yeah, that's better. Right, so 8 by 1 inch. That's all you need. Just move all this aside. Right, just going to lay this down flat, and I might actually put something over it to press it down. So I'm going to move this over to another table. And put those on it. There, that's better. So, there you have it. We have got 8 high, and we have got 4 3/4, 4 3/4, and 1 inch, and that is your base for your decorated back, your spine, and your front. So you can choose whatever you want to go on here. I am thinking I will grab some ledger paper because I've got an abundance of it. So I'll be back in 2 ticks and go grab it. Right, back again. On second thoughts, I had a quick look at the couple ledgers that were closest to me, and the lines are pink. I don't want pink, so we will just use some of this. I need 1, 2, 3 pages. Just trying to find one that's got not so many words, and yeah, that one will do there. Right, so I've got my 3 pages. Let's now glue them. So this is just going to be the background base, and then we can decorate after we've got these on. This is just setting us up. So what I'm going to do, pick what side, okay, I think I want this down there. Put that to the side. Let's glue this other one. I was really excited to get this started. I've got so many other things I've got to do, but I'm not going to do them because I really wanted to do this. So I'm going to be trying to film ahead for when I go to Singapore. I mean, I know it's what, 8 weeks away, but at least then it sort of takes the pressure off a bit. And then we'll do this strip. So there won't be as many videos coming out. I'll go this side. yeah, I'm sure you all understand. Right, get rid of this. So what we want to do is just trim these corners. So you can use old writing paper, you can use, yeah, anything with text on it. You don't even have to do that. You could use, you know, digital paper. You're not going to see much of it though, so you'll only see a bit of it because it's basically going to be covered. Well, the front will be. And glue this. Cool. So I'm going to do this in 16 minute, I'm going to do this in 20 minutes, half an hour time slots when we're doing this, so that anyone that is actually crafting along can do it, and then I will be telling them what I'm doing off camera so they can also do it off camera and get stuff prepared for the next video. So it's sort of like a craft along with me. If you've got any questions, by all means ask. I don't have all the answers, but I'll just tell you how I'm doing it, which is pretty much what is done over at Bohemian Crafting, where I first seen this done. I mean, I think I've probably made about half a dozen now. And although I love the soft cover journals that I make, but I really like doing these corset journals. Right, put that up there. Don't need all that. I got myself all these new pairs of scissors to trial from Lincraft. These are quite, like, they're all really sharp, but I like sticking both my fingers in this part, and these feel like little kitty scissors, although they weren't advertised as that, so, but they do the trick, which is good. And then glue that down. You get gluey fingers doing this too, but that's all right, that's all part of crafting. And that is that. So we have, to recap, for this quick one, is cutting your scrapbook page 12 by 8 3/4, and then getting some cardboard, like your backing, like thick cardboard, like backing from a refill paper or something like that, and that is, what was it, 8. Yep, so that's 8 by 4 3/4, and this is 8 by 1. So what I'm going to do offline now, because we're just about hitting 20 minutes, what I'm going to be doing offline is I am going to be inking all around these. Okay, so I will ink all around those. I will be sorting out my signatures. I mean, at the moment I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, although, yeah, and they've got a couple of pages in each. So I need to sort out my signatures. I want 4 signatures. And how many did we have in this one? Let's have a look at this one. This one is perfect, like it's not a gator mouth. So let's have a quick look in here and see how many pages we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so aim for about 9 pages, 8 or 9 pages, completely up to you if you are crafting along with me. 9 seems to work quite well, so yeah, I'm going to do 9. So 4 signatures with 9 pages in each. Yeah, so if you've bought this kit, go for gold. Chop, all I did was chop all the white. My printer prints with a border, so I chopped the border off that. I have fussy cut everything, so everything's fussy cut, ready to go. Oh, here's some more. So I've actually got quite a lot, looks like it. I've got these 2 pages of printed out, which we'll be making stuff with that. Any of these, ink around the edges if you're an inker. Do all your folds, ink, because we'll be using the pockets. We'll be trying to use everything from this kit. It is absolutely gorgeous. So homework, 4 signatures, 9 pages, ink around, and then also what we could do, what I might do tomorrow offline before I come back, is sew around the edge. Okie dokie. So that's all for today, and I will catch you back tomorrow. See you later.